I was hoping that this would never happen to me again in my life. I knew if it didn't, I was the healthiest on my way to the superhuman health powers that we all deserve. But it did happen, and now I question everything.
He's walking somewhere.
So I know it's a slightly over-dramatic way of saying I got sick, but I got a cold. I'm just a regular human being. That should never happen. There's several people, on YouTube at least, that say they never get sick anymore. It's been like 20 years. Free Melon Society, never will he ever get a cold, not even a sniffle. John Rose, where the hell did he go? John, come back already. I know he's not making videos because he doesn't think he's getting enough views. Stop being a pampered prima donna. Just make the videos that we need. So like John Rose never gets sick. I bet you Doug Graham never gets sick. Notice a common theme here. It's the raw vegans who never get sick, and us meat-eating scum, we get sick, and it hurts. Now say what you will about the common cold. I don't believe that it's just a virus that we catch. It's contagious. So somebody in my life had a cold, and then I sniffed in their cold, and now I'm a loser. I don't think that's how it works. I think it's created internally. A virus is the cleaning mechanism to detox, and the real reality is if you're overburdened with mucus, you're going to get colds occasionally to help get rid of that mucus because you're scum. You're meat-eating scum. So like that's what I feel has happened. Every time I've ever got a cold, it's just like a detox. You're just getting rid of so much. Oh my God, I can't believe that's coming out still. Thankfully, it wasn't as harsh as my last carnivore cold. I'll never forget that one because I had been vegan for like 10 years, and whenever I got a cold as a vegan, it was very mild. You know, the throat barely hurt. You're just coughing up a bunch of mucus. Okay, it's tolerable. But then I came back from Thailand, got a cold, and I was like, oh my God, it's so harsh. This is what it used to be like when I was a teenager. They're terrible colds. So like carnivore colds are worse. And this one was pretty harsh. I'm not going to lie to you, but it was better than the last one. But I missed the vegan colds, and I'm not going vegan, ever. I feel too good. This is too amazing. It's just a one hurdle that we had to overcome. I think it could have been all the dry fasting I've been doing that kick-started a detox. It's like, okay, maybe it was just a breatharian initiation. Where it's like, okay, let's get rid of all that stuff. We don't need food. So now I only eat for the joy of it. I don't need food, ever. I've dry fasted 3 Sundays in a row. We're getting better every time. Did you notice this about our world? There's always a pharmacy surrounded by unhealthy food. Krispy Kreme over on that side, Pizza Nova over there. Come in and get your jabs. Everything's fine. Just take some medication. Where's the fruit trees? It just sucks though. I feel like I'm onto something huge. 6 meals a week. Dry fasting every Sunday. All about God. God and love. Spreading love and just barely eating. Not gluttonous. Not like over pleasuring myself. I'm just the easy road. It's a hard road. And nope, still getting sick. So like I feel like eventually you'd never get sick again because you're so healthy. We have not reached it, but in general, feel amazing. I'd like to hear from some of you raw vegans. Do you ever get sick? Julian Berry, when's the last time you got a cold? Misfit Vegan, you're still here, right? Watching these meat-based videos? I think you are. Let me know down below. Or are there any carnivores who never get sick, ever? It's been 20 years, you'll never get a cold again. Is that possible? Could be. I've been on a lot of different diets in my day, and I usually get sick maybe, sometimes it's every other year. Usually it's about that, but sometimes it's been multiple times in a year. As a vegan, especially. I've had that. But like I used to be sick all the time. I always had toilet paper with me It was like allergies and then a cold, and it was just, I was always so mucusy. Maybe through all the dairy that I've eaten, all the pizzas I had for lunch, I'm still paying off those debts. They're expensive. There's a lot of interest on those. But like, we're getting it out. So I feel like I'm not gonna panic. Oh no, I got cold, let's go fruitarian now. Like, just relax. It was probably just a detox. I've been upping the iodine lately. Maybe that did it. So dry fasting plus iodine, you're bound to get sick. And it's a good thing. Right now I'm on my way to get some beef suet. There was a butcher over here. I ran out because the one up here ran out. I was like, uh-oh. Like, it's not a very reliable source. And so I went to another one, and it tasted way worse. I could tell. It was like, something ain't right with that corn-fed beef or something. This was 100% grass-fed, so I'm going to get my grass-fed now. But these little subtle tastes, you can feel it, the difference. Genetically modified corn fat. That's the place. Row Farms. They're not good for anything except suet. Everything's super pricey, but that is decent, and it's grass-fed. And this place, Bespoke Butchers, let's go into there. Oh, what the hell happened? That was my place. What? That didn't seem English. Nothing wrong with that. Canada's open to all comers, huh? Not white people, but anyone else. Come on in. Do you need a job? We got plenty. Are you white though? No, sorry. We're waiting. We want diversity here. I'll leave. You know, it's funny. I just went into this Katsu sushi place. This is like our place. And we're going to do like a buffet for my mom. So like, that's our funeral. We're going in there. I just wanted to confirm. I went in to see her last week and told her, like, can you handle like 15, 20 of us coming for a buffet? She's like, oh yeah, no problem. So I just wanted to double check. And then it was funny. I was like, are we good for Sunday? And she came so close to me and she was like, I thought she was trying to give me a hug or something. I'm like, do you know my mom died? I didn't tell her that, but she was just pointing over like, yeah, here's the note I made. Get out of my way, please. But it felt like a hug. It felt good. So I got sick. I'm just a regular mortal, and it's bullshit. But I do feel like it could be an initiation into a higher breatharian level. I just needed to clear some obstructions, and now, since I'm breatharian once a week, my body's paving way for good times ahead, like really good times. So I think that's what happened. And do you agree? I would. Thumbs down if you're sneezing blood right now. I don't think that's detox. You probably have lung cancer or something, and you might want to look into that. Don't go to a doctor though. They're just gonna scare you. Go to like a herbalist. I find that's good for the sneezing of the blood. This is not medical advice. I was joking. Subscribe for more videos.